Well, good morning. I just scared the poop out of a little bird. When I spoke, I didn't realize he was next to me. Let's see. I don't know if you can see him in there. He's in that tree. And now he's gone. No, he's still there. Now he's gone. Nope, still there. There's two. I keep hearing one a little further away and he's just sitting there in that tree. But anyhow, welcome to a My Backstep Adventure Day. It's all about the walk today, I think, guys. I don't really have a destination in mind. I just have a get out and go type of feeling. Whereas that's what I want to do. There goes the little bird. Beautiful day out. Good morning, and I don't know if I recorded anything or nothing. Welcome to a My Backstep Adventure. There was a little bird I was trying to get video of, and I don't think I got any of them because I don't think I was recording. But anyway, it's a nice morning out. There's a bit of overcast, so it's not going to get as warm. You can see it's a very, very nice day. The sun peeks out every now and again, which is fine by me. It's not going to stay like this for too long. But I'm hoping that I get at least to the top of the hills before the sun starts baking me alive. There's so many of those little birds there right now, it's not even funny. They're all over the place. Well, still walking, guys. I never saw anything much in the way of animals other than small birds. Sorry, you might be catching a bit of wind. Maybe if I go this way. There's seriously. Well, guys, it's twice now. Forgot to hit the record button. So I'm still walking. Sweating like a son of a gun. There is a little breeze keeping me cool down a little bit. So it's not as bad as what it could be. I gotta sit for a minute though, because I've been walking for a little while now, and I haven't been getting out enough. So the backpack feels really heavy. My legs are not bad, but I am still getting tired. So I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. And this rock should, yep, lifts my backpack off my shoulders a little bit. Nice. I'm still not that far. I'm only here. So the grouping of trees. It's a nice grouping of trees, but it's tangly to walk through. So I walks up these older paths. Some of these are pretty tangly too, but not as tangly as what that is. Especially for this time of the year. It's just so warm. Alright you guys, I'll get back with you in a little bit. Just gonna sit here for a few minutes, have a little drink of water, and cool down with this breeze. There's not much of a breeze, but it's cold, so it's nice. This is the direction. I'm sat here, listening. For the most part I hear nothing. However, I am not far enough away. I can still hear the motors in some of the cars and that revving up. They must have loud exhausts or something. So, I'm cooled off quite a bit. I'm rested a bit. I had something to drink. So now, I'm heading out even further to get away from all of that noise. That's my plan. So I'll get back with you on my little journey. Well guys, I know it's a bit windy, sorry, but this is a bit of a testament of just how dry it's been the past while. This spot I'm at here now, I've showed in other videos that I was in, and it's always water. But today, the water is all the way back there. Now this mud might be, it's actually not that sinky and squishy. It is a bit, as you can see. So I'm not going to walk all the way out. Man, something did. Small. But the water is usually right in over all of this. Oh look. That's somebody's dog. It's not Coyote. And look, it's people tracks. Yeah, but this is usually all water and wet, and a lot of times this is where I'd wash my boots off when I was coming along. So I won't be washing my boots here today. And again, when you get over to this one, this little rock here is the one that I used to step on that was underwater, and I would step here so I wouldn't sink. Now it's all dry. So yeah, it's been rather warm. But look at that, it's not a nice little flower. It is after drying up quite a bit. So it's one of those things where you gotta be careful if you have a fire and stuff like that. Be really careful. There is actually a wildfire burning in Newfoundland right now, in central Newfoundland. So I'm nowhere near that, thankfully. But they do have residents on evacuation alert because of it. So that's not good. If it was dry like this all the time, I could wear my sneakers. However, if you look at my feet, they're wet. That's from walking through the brush. And it was some dew on everything this morning. So I got a little bit wet, nothing major. My legs got a little bit damp and wet. I gotta move out here. Alrighty guys, I'm almost up to the pond. So I will, somebody else was up here not too long ago. You can still see some of the ridges in the print. Moose tracks around here, but they're all old. There's nothing fresh. The pond is just up ahead here. Now comes the big decision, do I go on this side of the pond or do I go on that side of the pond? Because I haven't really decided yet. Already it's a little windy, but I'm going to sit here for a while. Let me try to block a bit of the wind. I'm going to sit here for a while, cool down, relax, and take it from here. This might be as far as I goes today. I might go a little further. I might go to my camp. Haven't fully decided yet. It's still only early. The sun is still coming up. Not even lunchtime yet. But it's nice here in the breeze with the sun. So this is where I'm going to sit for a while. So there might not be much video because of the wind. But let me show you what I'm looking at. So I'll get back with you guys in a little while. Back on the move again, guys. I'm very cool down. I'm very well rested. Probably could have drank a little bit more water. This wind is beautiful today. I think I might head to my camp for a little while. Sit there and relax for a while, see what it's like. I think think I left my wood pile up when I was there last. I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. Already, I am almost in my camp. It's been a minute since I was here. Heard it referred to as a hot minute. Let's get a look, shall we? My bucket's tipped completely over. It's fine. At least there's no flies in it. Shelter still looks pretty good. Yep. My wood pile was left opened. Look at all the ferns growing up. All in all, everything held up pretty good. Gotta get this backpacking net off now and cool off a bit now. Take this off now too. Oh. One thing I want to do and check, is this dry? It feels really dry. That's what I was hoping for. Because now, I believe I got my little ground sheet with me. I spread my little ground sheet on this and it'll be very comfortable with all of this moss on here. Yeah, I know the moss might collect some bugs or something like that along the way. Anything you put down will. What I might end up doing is picking a whole load of this and going over it again with the fern. Just to add the extra barrier. And there's lots of those ferns here. Lots of these little ones growing up. And I can poke the stalks in and they should last no problem. Right now I want to sit over there because over there is where I might get a bit of wind. Because I'm not getting none here. Whew. Yeah, getting a little draft of wind here. So that's good. Looks like a little of my wood is gone. Somebody might have been here and had a little fire. Doesn't really look like anything is touched though. But I am going to close that up now because I don't need that wood. I have wood stacked here from that big piece of birch that I cut up last time I was here. And keep gathering little friends, look. He's just after the water and stuff on me. Get. But I have my twig stove with me today, so I'll be able to use that to make fire. I don't have to light the big fire because it is warm. These guys are just drinking me up today. Make me dehydrated. Can you see him? Can you see him drinking? Hey, nom 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 nom. At least they're no bite. But they tickle when they're walking on you. That breeze is nice. Nice and shaded here now too with everything that I got set up. So first things first, let's get that wood pile sealed up because I didn't mean to leave it open. That was it. The reason for the sticks is to keep that from blowing around too much. It doesn't really anyway, but just to be safe. I do have to remove these ferns from here because they're all around my fire pit and that anyway. So I'm not going to put the stalks in. But I am going to throw all of this on my bed. Like I said, just these stalks are not big anyway. Them ones are even smaller. Well, looks a little bit better inside my can. Got most of them gone. Got them all up on there. Sorry about the squeak. These little guys are still bugging the crap out of me. Like I said, I'm thankful they're not biting flies, that's for sure. Just going to sit here for a little while now and cool off, because I kind of went at that right away and I didn't give myself a chance to cool off a bit. So I am a little warm. So I am going to relax for a bit now, guys. Take it easy. That's the name of this game here today. It was nice to get back to camp and see how everything is holding up. It's all holding up really, really well. So I'm really glad. It'll be nice to get back here again. Well, I'm not in the wind as much here, so it's taking a bit longer to cool down. But let's just go see how my watering hole held up with all this dry weather. I'm wondering, is there any water left in it? Oh, I can already see that there is. And it's still pretty deep too. But as you can see, there's no water running in or out of it now, so it's getting kind of dirty. By all rights, now would be the time to drain it right out and continue digging, make it deeper, but I don't have my shovel or nothing with me today. So that's not happening, sorry. Like I said, today wasn't about coming up to do a bunch of work or anything like that. Today was just about getting out, which I have successfully done. I love this spot. Look at it with all the ferns and that. my camp. The spot is great. How can you ask for better than this? And there's very few flies around, which is fantastic. However, there's a few wasps going around still. Ooh, don't like wasps. Okay, back in and sit down for another few minutes. And actually now, what I'm going to start doing is getting some stuff ready to get something to eat, because I am getting a bit hungry. Like I said, I got my twig stove with me, so I don't have to worry about lighting a big fire. I can just lay that on that metal thing, that pan that's here, and that will be perfectly fine. I don't even need a fire for flies or anything today, which is fantastic. So yeah, it's just cooking my food. And that could just be something as simple as a coffee, because I don't even know if I'm going to cook anything. I just want something to eat. I got a couple of Pop-Tarts. And I did take a Mr. Noodles. So I have options. Right now I just got to split up a little bit of this wood for my twig stove. I got to process it down a bit smaller, because it's too big for the stove. But it'll burn better than twigs off of the trees. So yeah, I'll get on that. I also got this to sit on. There's my stove. I'll take out my pot anyway, just in case. Lots of water as always. My lighter. My knife. My gloves. So I get these small enough, I can just crack them in half like this, and it's perfect for my wood stove. Well guys, I knew it was going to happen eventually. I cross baton him with my knife, and it snapped the ferro rod off. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. I might be able to find a way to, because without the ferro rod on there, this doesn't stay on. It just falls off. If I cannot get a new ferro rod in there, or get this piece out to jam this back up in it, I will epoxy this on. Because I do like this little knife even without the ferro rod. But I'm going to get a new one. But I mean, like, this is now 2 full years on this knife. And I was doing everything with it. Same as what I'm doing now. It's just over time the ferro rod, I guess, weakened from use and stuff like that, because I was using this. That happens. It's still usable, it's still functional like this. And even the ferro rod, I can still spark that ferro rod good. So I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it by no means. Now I just got to find somewhere safe to put it so I don't lose it. That's the big thing. But I think I got enough wood done up now that I've broken my knife. Can you see it all there? Yeah. That should be enough for what I want. I did find my kettle. One of the big things with these stoves is have your stuff prepared ahead of time so that you don't have to worry about running out of wood in the middle of trying to cook something. I made... Woohoo! Mr. Noodles, Pop-Tarts. I got hot chocolate, I got coffee. Guess what I'm making? Oh, make me a mocha. I'm gonna get that, get the water in the kettle first and get that started. Even if I run low on wood, there's lots of little twigs and that around me here that I can pick up and break up and start throwing in my stove. You guys have seen this stove one time before. Let me show it to you again. Maybe the stove going will get rid of these blue flies on me. And I have some birch bark here left over from my last trip. Throw a good bit of that in. Now before I light it, do like I said. Let's get my water ready to go on right away. All about efficiency, guys, when it comes to these little stoves. They are really efficient with their wood. Whatever I don't use of that water in, I find if I decide I'm making my noodles, I'll put that in with my noodles. Now I get a little smoke bath. That should keep the flies away. Let me show you now. because that may be smoking a bit. But she's starting to burn good. I love this little stove. I really do. It really makes a big difference. That's actually throwing a lot of heat. That's actually really warm here next to this too. Like if I was in a situation where I was cold and needed warmth, this thing will warm you up pretty good. You can sit relatively close to it because the flame kind of just shoots up in the middle. And well, as you can see, it burns really, really well. That kettle is pretty much boiled now. I can hear the bubbles starting to crackle in the bottom. Can you hear it? She's boiling. Get some water in with these. I'm going to dump the rest of the kettle in here so it won't take as long to boil. And that pot won't take long to boil because, like I said, I added the hot water from the kettle to it, which probably would have been enough, looking at it, the amount that went in there. But that's okay. It's all good. It'll still boil. I can drain some of the water off. I got another full canteen of water, so I'm not worried about trying to save it just yet. Plus, I don't know if you noticed behind me, but I got a big water jug there that I keep adding water to when I'm here. And that's perfectly drinkable. I just put my grill down for a little table. I can flip my kettle now and let that dry out. I like to let the stuff dry before I put it away. Same thing as washing stuff. I like to wash my stuff up before I put it away. That's just me. I am going to actually need to probably boil another little bit of water. I don't know, I might not. I might just wash this stuff when I get home today. No, I won't. Oh yeah, look at that. That is already boiling away. That's how quick that happens. I need my gloves because that's getting mighty hot, that handle is. Look. Did I just put out my stove? I may have just put out the stove, guys. Just about. Let's get a bit of water in here. Well, I still got some stove left and get it boiled for washing up. Without drowning my stove. Hey guys. Don't need too much. This I can leave in my fire pit, because that I can burn up. This stuff I'll take home with me, because this has got foil wrap and stuff inside of it. It's like my plastic wrapper. I can just leave the kettle on there now and let it completely burn out, so I don't have to worry about it no more. And that'll be ready then for when I want to wash up. That's super hot. I do. It'll keep all the little critters out. No, I definitely do not need all of this water in here. But I do want some, because I like it a little bit soupy. Put this garbage in with the kettle for now. Be easier than trying to fish it out of my dry bag later. So I got noodles and a mocha. And if I want, I have Pop-Tarts for dessert. I might not even eat those. hot but delicious. Clean up time again, guys. And my dry cloth. Yeah, sure, throw it on the ground. Why not? A little bit of soap. Actually, a lot of soap in there, but I just use this a little bit. Ooh, that's more than enough. I didn't realize it was dripping out. No. Way more than enough. One of these guys. This water is extremely hot. I'm just going to rinse this guy. No, I'm not worried about using up my water. I do have another. Still hot. Still hot. Oh my God. Still hot, but manageable. There's the twig stuff. Let's haul it apart. See, there's nothing but a little bit of ash comes out. Look, that's all that's left. And there's no possible way that's going to catch on fire. Now all I gotta do is just let my twig stove cool off a bit, which will happen really quick because it's took apart. And then I can pack that away. Oh. I'll be done with everything. Well, I'll be done with my stove and that. I don't think I'm leaving yet. Not for another wall. But yeah, I'm just going to finish rinsing out my pot and that and start packing up. So I'll get back with you guys in a little bit. It's been a great day so far, guys. It has really been a great day. Well, guys, got my stuff packed up. Just going to sit around for a little while now. Take it easy. Relax a little. And do a little bit of nothing. Which is about what I've been doing all day. A little bit of nothing. No wood gathering, no nothing like that today, no. I honestly didn't even expect to be coming to my camp here today. I thought I was just going to keep on walking out over the hills, but come lunchtime I said I'd stop here and get something to eat and kick back and relax. My bed was nice and dry, so I said I'd lay down on that for a while, which I did. It's comfy. It's a lot more comfortable than just the boughs with that layer of moss and that on there. Just looking at some stuff here that I might rework and rebuild, but not today. Like I said, I might come up here and spend an entire day up here again now pretty soon, and yeah, work on a few things then. Let's go have a little look at the grouse nest. I doubt he's still in there now. No, he's not in there now. You can see the old shells in there, look. And again, I'm not going to disturb it, I'm just going to leave it be. It's nice that I come back there and nested again. Or she came back there and nested again. Well guys, I think it's getting about to be that time of day. Time to pack up. Thought I heard something big. Yeah, time to pack it in for today. I think, guys, get up on top of these hills and get back in that wind. Down in this little valley that I'm in, the wind seems to be dying right off. Getting kind of warm. I'll get back with you when I get up on top of the hill. Gets walking for a little bit. Well guys, that's it for another day. I was sitting on top of the mountain. The wind is blowing. Wasn't really paying attention. My next door neighbor comes from up behind me. That scared the jeepers out of me. Man, oh man, oh man, what a fright I got. It was all good though. He was on a walk for the day. Well, what's the odds, right? That's it. We had a little chat for a little bit, and then he went on his way. I sat for another little bit and got my blood pressure back down. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all on the next one. It's been a great day, and I had a lot of fun. Like I said, I just wanted to get out today, so that's what I done. Till next time folks, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate every single one of you guys.